Hello and welcome everyone. It is time to enter the kumite. Remember, this is not a sport. You don't play fight. Michael Morales gets it done in the third round against Adam Fugitt with a TKO victory. Young Morales was tested in this one, though. Fugitt was doing a great job with the striking to grappling mix-ups, and he was making it difficult for Morales' hands-down counter style. He would wrap up a single leg and then break and throw over the top, throw a couple, then go back down. When he was in this groove, it was giving Morales a hard time. Fugitt was looking for the hook over the top, and he was also putting the work to the body in, which was giving Morales, acting as a counter fighter, a lot to process. Fugitt here pulled on the right hand of Morales. Takes a moment to notice that Morales' hips were open before he shoots down. They get into the over-under position. When Morales was keen enough to dig in for the underhook, he got his hands down there in time. That is one bonus to being a hands-down kind of fighter, is that you can dip in quickly and easily, but you're open to the overhand. Fugitt actually rotates around to the side of that overhook and dips in with that inside trip, gets his takedown. This was good quality work from Fugitt here. I do have to say, my boy Michael Morales showed that he is very capable off of his back. His spider guard was looking nice as he avoided almost all of the damage coming his way. He used really strong butterfly hooks to elevate the hips of Fugitt, trying to be heavy on top to readjust and frame his knee on the hips and keep distance. I really liked how he got back to his feet. Morales frames with a shin on the inside of Fugitt's right leg and fits his right hand behind the knee. From here, he shucks Fugitt forward and tries to escape out the back between Fugitt's legs. He doesn't quite get the escape out the back, so he instead attacks the other leg of Fugitt. Fugitt swings his hips back out, and Morales uses that single leg leverage to stand back up. Really nice work from Morales here off of his back, which he's going to need things like this against all the strong wrestlers that are in the welterweight division. Another thing that Morales has going for him, too, is his chin. Fugitt came out as a southpaw and was trying to punish Morales' tendency to dip out to his right. He's usually fighting orthodox fighters. This kid can take a punch, man. And there was a point in that first round where Fugitt lined up, I would say probably his most powerful shot. He dipped all the way into this one and springs into it, snapping Morales' head back. Morales just eats this and barrages Fugitt to try and get that one back. Morales has a good chin, but I hope he doesn't lean on it too much. He's very dangerous because he's one of those fighters who throws from the hip and baits you in with their hands down. It's hard to see those shots coming, man, especially that jab. But he'll also throw some weird hooks, almost like a tomahawk punch. But what he's really going to be finding finishes with is his 1-2 right down the center. He has long arms, a baiting style, punches that find the way through the guard, and power in his hands. And once again, it was Morales' 1-2 down the pipe to finish the fight. Fugitt had his head low, and Morales had perfect accuracy to land that 2 behind the ear. Morales tried for the 1-2 finish just before this, and he was off by just a bit. Then he pulls on Fugitt's wild hook in the heat of the moment and goes right back to it. This one drops Adam Fugitt, and Fugitt tries his best and even manages to scramble back to his feet, but his back was against the cage, and he's kind of squared up with his guard high. Morales is posted on the guard, gauging the distance, sees that Fugitt was coming back with the left hook, pulls on that, and leads right into that cross. Beautiful work from Morales. Overall, it was a good performance in which he was tested. He's taken a lot of tough fights. He's not taking any fights, easy fights coming into the UFC, which I like to see. Get the experience now and not at the highest levels. He is a bit risky with his counter-heavy baiting style, but he has the speed and the power to make it pay off. He ends up getting that third round finish and keeping the division on alert, still getting finishes. He is coming for the top 15. For now, I'd like to see him fight maybe Nicholas Dalby or Alex Morono, possibly even Daniel Rodriguez or Randy Brown. He can fight anyone right now. He has a Contender Series hype. He's undefeated, and he could have the whole country of Ecuador behind him, maybe even Mexico, since now he trains out of Mexico, and it's like his second country. But give him 1, maybe 2, maybe 3 more fights before you bring him to that top 15. I'm happy to see our prospect doing so well and look forward to more exciting performances coming from him. He always brings it. With that, I'll go ahead and wrap things up. If you like the content we're providing, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and you can even follow me personally on Twitter. Remember, this is not a sport. You don't play fight.